Well, today Merle and I got to get the vac out so we can go vac some beans. So we got the vac out ready, greased up, and now we got to get all the tubes for it. Just like that, got everything loaded up. On to the next. Just like that, we got it all set up. Merle knows what he's doing, so he wanted to make sure we would get this as short as possible here. And that's because the longer the farther you have to suck the grain, it bogs the tractor down some more. And when you bog the tractor down, sometimes it lugs it, so it'll suck a big giant pile of beans and then it'll just lug it through the whole thing and it gets to burping real bad. So the shorter the better. And a little bit of the incline like we got here is about what you want, so I think this will work real good. Probably also wondering why we brought all these tubes here just to use these three over here. Well, we get low enough in the bin and the beans don't run anymore. We have to take these tubes here inside the bin and we have to suck all the beans out of the bin with those. So they'll be used eventually, but not quite
We
yet.
interrupt your regular programming of watching the Family Farm to tell you that there's something coming down from the sky. I can't quite figure out what it is. It's wet. There's lots of it. And when it falls in large amounts, it gathers into these things right here. No one knows what they are. Kind of looks like a body of water. The dogs look like they just had a bath, but they haven't had a bath. I can't figure out what's going on. What? What's that you say? You say this is cold rain? We've been praying for this like 6 weeks. I don't even know what rain is anymore. Oh, this is a good day. So everyone around us has gotten a lot of rain recently, but we haven't. In the last 4 weeks, we've gotten 3/10 of an inch, and that just doesn't cut it. It's like every time the rain gets to us, it splits us. I'm pretty thrilled right now. Pretty thrilled. So thrilled that I am just gonna grill supper outside tonight because, hey, it's raining, and so why not? Hamburgers, you say? No, we don't eat hamburgers here. We eat pork, because pork burgers are way better. Actually, if you guys haven't had a pork burger, you should go get one, because pork burgers are fantastic. And don't overcook them. They're not going to get brown like beef, okay? They stay a little lighter. Use a thermometer. Pull them when they're at 145 or so. What do you think, Tess? Like the rain? You too, Emmy? I don't know if you guys have gotten to meet these two yet. These are the furry friends that live with Taylor and I. Tess is 6. And Emmy is just over a year old. Emmy's mom is full sister to Tess. A year and a half or so, she's gonna have some puppies. Fun fact about us, you probably didn't know, we raise golden retriever puppies. About a year ago, Tess was diagnosed with a genetic eye disease, and we don't want to pass that on to our puppies, so instead of continuing to breed her, we retired her early. Fortunately, Tess's sister, Lucy, down in Kansas City, was having a litter of puppies. And so we went down there and picked up Emmy from there, and we were excited for the puppy she's going to have. I want to clarify, when I say that pork burgers are really good, they are. I'm not opposed to beef, I'm not opposed to chicken, I'm not opposed to turkey or emu or elk or whatever you want to eat. We just like pork and we grow pork, so you should eat more pork. But if you haven't had a pork burger, man, they're good. I know Fairway has good pork burgers if you're in the Midwest, specifically Iowa, I think. I would assume you could get them at Hy-Vee too. We actually make our own. Last winter, we made like 550 burgers or something, split them between family. Time to eat. I'm gonna go inside and eat with family. Good morning. Liam and I are gonna be at the White House this morning, 1 week from today, when the bank comes to look and make sure that we have 90% of everything done here. I think we're there, but I don't know what the bank's gonna say. So we're gonna put a few lights up, put some outlet covers on. What did you bring with you, Liam?
My spenders.
His spenders. He's got his own tool belt, and he's got some suspenders now. I think first we're gonna put some outlet covers on. I'm gonna straighten the outlets, and then Liam's gonna put the cover on. lights came in. So I'm gonna put a couple of these lights up, and that should finish off all but one of the lights. They're outside. I'm waiting on that light to show up. All the lights are done on the covered porch. Perfect. That's the bank. They're not supposed to be here for a week.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here for another week.
I'm kidding. This is actually my brother. He works for Farm Credit Services of America. He just wanted to stop out and, I don't know, say hi. Seth has asked me to clarify for his job security that he's actually not allowed to be our loan officer for conflict of interest reasons. It is almost time to quit, but before I do quit, I just got a text message from someone named Cole, the Cornstar, saying that he wants to come and fill up his sprayer at our place. I'm gonna have to start charging that guy rent. Those dang Cornstars again. Just when you think they're never gonna leave, they come back. It's like a bad dream.
Caleb, why is it all the YouTubers always got the cameras out?
It's because otherwise I forget what I did today, and I won't know what to do tomorrow. So I don't actually do this for anyone else. I do it for me, so I can remember. Hey, you don't need to sit on the bird poop chair.
What the?
Pick a different one.
I think your dad set that up for me. Wouldn't be the first time I see it.
They all come. It's like I get one too.
Does he always drive that fast?
When he's wild.
Is he ever not wild?
No.
I thought we were just getting Daddy Cornstar, but it looks like we have to deal with the rest of the Cornstar family. Or at least one of them.
Not that dirty that you need gloves on to come see me.
Eating a lot of blueberries lately.
Is that what happens?
So Cole Cornstar's back here today because he's not a very good farmer. And he sprayed his beans a couple times, but the weeds didn't die. So he's going to go spray them again because he doesn't have anything else to do.
We did a good job on these ones.
Oh.
It's just we're bad farmers in the sense we don't have a driveway we can get into the field with a semi, so.
Is that what you do to hook up the bubbler?
Yes.
What flavor of bubbles do we have today?
No, this one might be orange.
You got earplugs in?
It's loud in there.
What you doing, watching the family farm on there?
I don't have internet connection. You're too cheap to put Wi-Fi in the shop, so.
Wi-Fi up there.
Yeah, but it doesn't come outside the shop.
You gonna kill my weeds?
No, I'm gonna kill your grass. Here, I'll pull this right over to it.
Yeah, why don't you drain it down there on the grass?
This is cleaner than what's from the sink. This just has fungicide in it, so it's gonna make your grass grow really tall. You're gonna have to mow it like 8 times a week.
Does that come included?
Does that come included with the subscription service? No, this is extra. Hey, Noah's coming. We better go. Okay, we'll see you later. Wait a second. Noah works after 7?
Yeah, because he didn't start till noon.
No, we talked about this.
I know. Well, see, normally you're not around, so you don't know I can get away with it, but not today.
You guys see this? Today, Noah actually has a shirt on that fits him. Doesn't have the triple XL down to the mid-forearm anymore.
I will say they're comfy though, because I had a tight shirt on yesterday, and it traps all the heat in.
We got Merle coming down.
You invite the Cornstars over to simply just, all you want them to do is fill their truck, and they just draw everyone in. Won't leave.
We're loading pigs, and you come over here and take away your people. Come over. It's too hot to load hogs anyhow.
These are the new type of wire nuts. They're highly efficient because you can see if you have a bad connection or not, and they don't come off, and you don't have to use electrical tape.
This one looks like it's been on here for a long time. Obviously doesn't come off.
Noah's weight set in his garage. You mean that's where your freezer's at, and you got some frozen steaks in there,
Yeah,
huh?
my freezer nowadays, packed full of ribs and hamburgers. It's pretty heavy.
Now we know where your missing pigs are going, Caleb.
Going into his freezer.
Come on, focus.
Also
You know,
alone.
I think it would be awesome if you had WWE wrestling with Noah versus a pig. And then you could have different weight classes of pigs. So you start off with the little ones and Noah wouldn't have a hard time until they got past like 15 pounds. Then you start to struggle. But the big one, that would be fun.
One time, Caleb bet me I couldn't ride a pig for a meal at Smoking D's for 8 seconds. So I just bear hugged it, got on the back of it, and it just on the ground. It's like, he bet me a rack of ribs. I remember that. You're looking at me like, what are you doing?
You would not believe what this guy will do for meat.
Dude, you should really film that. That would be funny.
Well, see,
Do you know how fast PETA can find people?
For riding a pig, why can't you ride a bull? You ride a llama?
well, we're making a new sport. We're gonna patent it, and it's gonna be Caleb's sow riding adventure.
Yeah. Caleb's sow riding adventure.
Pig riding with Caleb.
All right, PETA's got to be watching this. PETA, can we ride a pig for 8 seconds or not? Like if it's a full-grown boar.
I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live. They'll mess you up.
Merle's been talking my ear off and better get out of here.
Man, I thought he'd never leave.
They're not all gone yet, though.
It was horrible. So yeah, 850 pounds.
How many guys?
I really didn't think he was ever going to leave.
He just wants to eat. I like cooking.
Liam, what's that one's name?
Tabby.
Sawyer, what's that one's name?
Lucy.
Lucy? Yeah. Hold her closer to you, okay? So she doesn't fall.
This one.
There you have it. Tabby and Lucy. You ready to go home, guys?